Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Here we go. Coming down in 5, 4, 3. Good afternoon and welcome to this special AACS 15 sports presentation. Today, it is April 10th, cloudy, cool spring day. Boys lacrosse as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the Foxboro Warriors. Attleboro comes in with a record of 2-2 on the season. Foxboro at 1-3. Bombardiers have scored 19 goals, allowed 37, so they're averaging 4.7 goals a game, allowing 9.25. Foxboro scored 29, allowed only 30. They're averaging 7.25 goals a game, allowing 7.5. I'm Paul Healy, along with Kevin Patton, former girls coach for 2 years here at Attleboro, and for 5 years the Attleboro boys coach. What day was this? Very recently, the Bombardiers on April 4th had, their biggest win in a while, a 7-5 victory over Oliver Ames. They followed that up this Monday with a 9-0 victory over Taunton to even their record at 2-2. But that Oliver Ames game, that was quite a day.
Yeah, it sure was. I was here for some of it. It wasn't televised, but Oliver Ames jumped out to a 2-0 lead, and the Attleboro boys just did not give up. And they fought back hard, took the lead at halftime, and ended up pulling it out.
And what turned that game around was when Harry Wheaton made a save, the goaltender, ran the length of the field, split two defenders, and found the back of the net.
Yeah, it's always an uneasy feeling for a coach when you watch your goalie do that. But Harry, 4-year starter, he's I've got confidence in him, and because you know what, if he turns it over or misses it, he's one of the fastest guys on the field. He'll get back.
Yeah. You had Sam Corrado a few years ago. Was that the name? One of your goaltenders? He had a couple goals one year.
Yep. That was when Kevin Coppy was the coach. That was before me.
All right. But speaking of goaltenders, Harry Wheaton, a 4-year starter in goal. He's got 714 career saves. He had 13 saves and a 72% save percentage in that 7-5 victory over OA. Foxboro has a 4-year starter in goal, Adam Adichie. He had 182 saves last year with a 60% save percentage.
I tell you, this is going to be a fun game, Paul. These two teams, last year we battled it out with them. We only played them once. We played them at Foxboro. It ended up being a 2-goal game. Foxboro pulled it out, but the defense was stellar. The goalie's awesome.
Taking the face-off for Foxboro, the Fogo is Braden McKay. That's J.P. Gay for Attleboro. He's got a 66.2% face-off win percentage this year, and it just went up as he wins the first draw of the game. In midfield for the Bombardiers, along with J.P. Gay, Brody Shaw, number 9, who had 3 goals and an assist against Taunton, and number 20, Ethan Lyons, moving up from defense, starting as a long-stick midfielder today.
Yeah, they just had a little turnover there. Errant pass out of bounds on the clear.
On attack for the Bombardiers are Logan Pembroke, Nathan Conroy, and Landon Vieira. The sophomores got 8 goals and 11 ground balls. On defense, Sean Marr, John Wheaton, and Matt Silva, who's got 19 ground balls. For Foxboro in the midfield, Ian Foley, Sully Keneally, both on the Super Bowl championship winning football team, and Ryan Cotter. On attack, John Sacchetti, who's got 23 goals and 10 assists last year. Jack Taft, a freshman, and Lincoln Moore, an outstanding two-way player on the Super Bowl winning football team. And Foxboro had a tough regular season last year, but did very well in the playoffs because Lincoln Moore was out with an injury, came back for the playoffs, and what a difference he made. There's the first shot, saved by Harry Wheaton. Ground ball, scooped up, shooting, scoring. And that goal goes to Captain Lincoln Moore. Did we mention he knows how to play this sport?
That was a tough play. It was a great save by Harry, and the ball was just down on the ground too long, and sometimes you got to just kick that ball out into free space, get it out of the goal.
So it's 1-0 Foxboro with 10:34 to go in the first period. And I believe that's an unassisted goal for Lincoln Moore. Starting on defense for Foxboro, Jaden Jean, speaking of players on that Super Bowl winning football team, number 7, number 26, Captain Jack Sullivan, and number 9, James D. Gaffney. Second face-off of the game. J.P. Gay pushes it forward, battling for it. He's now got 24 ground ball recoveries on the year. Whoops, that was too soon. Ball is still loose. The point is, 24 ground balls coming into the game, still battling for it. This is taking a long while, huh, Kevin?
Yeah, it sure is. And they haven't called release yet. So that's why the defenders and the attackmen have to stay behind the restraining line.
Wow.
Until possession.
Ooh. Like to have that pass back by Austin Bissett, captain of the hockey team this year. And there's Adichie, like Harry Wheaton, likes to cover some ground and not just stay between the pipes.
Likes a little action. I don't blame them.
Harry is going to be missing the Stoughton game next week or the week after. And the game against Smithfield, Rhode Island. He's heading down to North Carolina to learn how to be a hang gliding instructor. As if being a lacrosse goaltender isn't enough to show you're crazy.
Yeah, I guess the hang gliding is a little safer.
Yeah. Rolling from behind the net is Sacchetti. Again, 23 goals last season. Was that a shot on goal?
It was. That was a save by Harry.
Second save for Harry. Out there in defense now, Sean Marr, big number 16. Coach Jim Black told Sean the progress he's made this season. If he keeps a stick in his hand all summer long and works on his fundamentals, he might play at the college level. Which would be, again, Sean, such a big help on the football team. There's Matt Silva.
Flag down.
Attleboro will maintain possession. Matt Silva with a long stick there.
Looks like Attleboro's going to be man up.
So with 8:45 to go, a penalty on Foxboro. Sadly, they call the penalties with their backs to us on the other side of the field. Our officials today, Peter Davis, who played high school sports at Framingham and then played at Merrimack, and Sean King, who played at Bellingham and 2 years at UMass Dartmouth. There's a third official today, Chris Bell, because he's a new official this year, breaking him in, learning the game, so it's a three-man crew today. He played at Diamond Regional Golf and Baseball.
We could always use more officials out here.
Attleboro starting with a man up. Oh, no! And a turnover with a man up right off the bat. I hate when that happens. Wow. Attleboro is coached by Jim Black Jr. in his first year, and he just got a couple more gray hairs after that play. Jaden Jean, number 7, flicks the ball to Ian Foley, another footballer. Senior takes it down the left, and Kevin, they'll just try to kill time here, right?
Yeah, they just want to kill that penalty, make sure they get back to even strength and set up their offense.
I'm back. Attleboro trying to aggressively press 3-on-2 here. Controlling the ball well is Ian Foley. Gets it off to John Sacchetti. Wow. A man-up opportunity wasted for the Bombardiers. Oh, there's a turnover. Scooping it up, picking up that ground ball. That was number 3, Matt Silva. And they turn it right back over. That's 3 turnovers early. Long pass to Blinken Moore. Turns, fires. Wide of the net.
Just wide right, yep. Harry had that goal covered.
Yeah. His lateral movement is incredible. And he's fearless, quick with the stick. 7:05 to go, first period, 1-0 Warriors. Shot save, Harry Wheaton, third of the game. I believe that came out of the stick of Sully Keneally. So there's Sullivan Keneally, and then there's Jack Sullivan. Wonder how many times I'll confuse them today. 4th turnover. Long stick midfield with the interception for Foxboro. That's number 4, Flaherty. Nope, that's a lie. That's 14, who's not in my program.
Back to all even strength here, Paul. Yep. Foxboro did a nice job killing that penalty. They're going to want some of these turnovers back, Attleboro.
And very good timing, Kevin, as with the steal, number 11, Dean Knutson. Junior long stick. He'll take it into the offensive end. Oh, no, he passed it. Sorry, I'm deep. I'm perceptive. I see things. Low shot. Save by Adichie. Flag is down again. Second save, Adichie. Both of those shots taken by the sophomore, Landon Vieira.
I think Landon's going to have a big year this year. He had varsity experience last year as a freshman. He played the entire year for us, started at midfield and some attack, but he's just got such a good stick and a great shot.
That penalty, a second penalty on Foxboro with 6:02 to go, and that is on number 8, Ian Foley's. So another man-up situation for the Bombardiers. Here's number 10, Sawyer is in. Sawyer playing catch with the aforementioned Landon Vieira. Good pressure applied up top by Nico Sharadona. Number 9 is Brody Shaw, had 3 goals and an assist against Taunton. Behind the net, Conroy. Left side. Long, low shot, scores! The goal to number 1, Pembroke. And who had that pass from behind the net?
I think that was Conroy from behind the net.
Wow. So Attleboro ties it at 1, a man-up goal with 5:33 to go. Sajid Ismail is out injured. He said he would text me the information on the goal scores. We'll find out. So 5:33, we're tied at 1. So Conroy with the assist and the goal to Pembroke.
Yeah, Shahid was such a big part of our team last year, and he got his did another ACL injury at the end of football season.
Wow.
But he thinks he's going to be back playing this year at some point.
And who's that again?
Ishmael.
Oh, Ishmael. Good. Thank you. Face-off win for, here comes Foxboro. Shot. Harry knocked that aside, I believe, or was that wide?
It was wide.
Okay.
He didn't give him an A. Cut off the angle completely. That's what, Harry just moves around and he cuts those angles off for the shooters.
Well, if he keeps doing that, I'm sure later Foxboro might look for some backdoor cuts. Bring the ball up top is John Sacchetti. He's being marked by Austin Bissett. There's Keneally. Inside 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Driving to the net is Keneally, forced to the side. Bissett putting the pressure on. Short stick defender. Rolling in front. Trying to pass that ball to Jack Taft, the freshman. He eludes it, but it's scooped up by Ryan Cotter for the ground ball. Back up top to Foley. Left side, Sacchetti. Bissett moving his feet well defensively. Foxborough was coached by Greg Keefe. He was an assistant for 10 years before the longtime coach. Who was the longtime coach?
Matt Noon.
Matt Noon started the program at Foxborough 20 years ago.
So only the second coach in Foxborough history. Over 20 years.
Underhanded shot saved by Harry Wheaton. That came out of the basket of Lincoln Moore. Creative shot. Matt Silva, junior defender. Ball's down. Scooping up the ground ball was Cam Willard, who was moved from attack to midfield. Another ground ball. Here's a whistle. Yeah, Greg Keefe was an assistant at Foxborough for 10 years. Graduated, he played at Foxborough, graduated in '98. So he didn't play lacrosse, but played football there under Jack Martinelli. Went to Bridgewater State College. We were sharing some stories. My alma mater. Pass up top. McCabe. There's Lincoln Moore. 22, same number in football. Left-handed shot. 5th save of the game for Harry Wheaton. Coming away with a rebound, Matt Silva. Another turnover. Boy, Foxborough presses well. There's some contact. Another ground ball win to Foxborough. Goal! Lincoln Moore with a goal, the assist to number 5, Sacchetti. 2-1, Foxborough.
Yeah, Foxborough's getting to the ground balls, Paul. Yep. And, and Harry's standing up tall in there, making the saves. They got to get the ball cleared out.
Let's go, JP!
Unofficially, 5 saves for Harry, 2 for Foxborough's Adam Adichie. Foxborough utilizes a Fogo specialist, face-off, get-off, Brandon McKay, just a freshman. Against J.P. Gay, came into the game winning 66.2% of his face-offs. I don't think Attleboro has ever had a face-off man with a percentage that high.
No, it hasn't. And you know what? And he loves doing it. It's his passion. He's been doing it, for years. He trains at it. He works hard at it.
Scooped away. Attleboro comes up with that. That's big Sean Marr. Attleboro, 3 face-off wins. Ball's on the ground. Vieira trying to scoop it up. Nope, that's number 9, Brody Shaw, the junior midi. Another turnover. But scooping it up is Logan Pembroke, junior. Pushed off. Nice defense by Captain Jack Sullivan.
Good defense. Logan's got some speed.
Up top to Sawyer. Shaw. Vieira to his right. High pass. Pembroke spins. Double teamed. Was that Coach Black screaming timeout?
That's a timeout for Attleboro.
Yep, with 2:01 to go in the first quarter. It's Foxboro 2, Attleboro 1. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports. And I don't have my spots lined up. There we go.
Emerald Auto Sales and Service has provided complete auto repair on all foreign and domestic vehicles since 1991. They provide Mass and Rhode Island vehicle inspections and inspections for Massachusetts commercial vehicles. Emerald Auto Sales and Service can diagnose and repair check engine light issues. They're open weekdays 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. For more information, you can call 508-809-6553 or at their location on Route 1 North Attleboro, diagonally across from the Toyota dealership.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy, along with Kevin Patton. Peter Bray is on camera and running graphics. That's multitasking. Jim Jones is the engineer in charge. Not to be critical, but Attleboro turnovers have been an issue early in this game.
Yeah,
is
and
that
I think
because of Foxboro's defense, or?
I think it's a combination. I think they came out a little tight. Foxboro's defense is certainly aggressive. I think Attleboro might just be pushing, trying to do a little too much. I think that's why Coach Black called the timeout. Let's get them refocused. Let's do what they do, work on in practice every day, and move the ball around and get the open shots.
Under the heading of I should know this, how many timeouts do you get in a lacrosse game?
2 per half.
Okay. That's 2 per half, Peter. Peter knew that. Unofficially, 5 saves for Harry Wheaton, 2 for Adam Adichie. 3 face-off wins for the Bombardiers, 1 for the Warriors. The officials were anxious to take one of my business cards with our AACS YouTube channel information on the back.
So I guess they're going to be listening, so we got to be nice to them too.
Yes, well, we usually are. We usually are.
Let's go, Attleboro!
Jim Jones is doing graphics.
No, I am.
No, Peter is. Okay. There's the restart. Ball's on the ground again. Vieira battling for it, popped up in the air. Nice work by Foxboro's D. Gaffney. Coming away with it, though, is Mike Sawyer, son of Superintendent Dave Sawyer. 1:39 to go, first quarter. Cam Willard. Marked well by Ryan Flaherty. Behind the net. Conroy passes to the left. I think that's Vieira. Double team, spins out of it. Shot from distance, wide of the net, and Foxboro's going to have this ball. Good hustle by Jaden Jean to be closest to it. There's Adichie. Long pass. Sullivan. He'll take the long stick into the offense. Sacchetti. Number 10, that's Keneally. Number 11 is Waller. Charging towards the net is Ryan Cotter.
Nice save by Harry.
Bounce shot, 6th save for Harry Wheaton.
Oh, there's a push in the, looks like a push in the back there.
And
There's the flag.
2 flags down as they both saw that. And that's going to be the 3rd man-up opportunity for the Bombardiers with 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. Foxboro penalty, that's going to be on number... Well, who's that going to be on? Number 11, I believe, for Foxboro, Aiden Waller, a junior midi. And we don't know if it's 30 seconds or 1 minute.
I think they're going to call that a 30 because I think they're saying he didn't have the ball in his stick when he got pushed in the back, which I don't really agree with. But
and the stick to the helmet. Man up. Nate Conroy. Nathan Conroy reminds me of an outstanding Attleboro soccer player a few years back, Jackson Singer, and I'll tell you why later. Up top is Brody Shaw, because whenever I start telling stupid stories, a goal is scored.
we'll start talking then.
And there it is! Brody Shaw, his 4th goal in the last 2 games, and I believe that assist goes to Pembroke. So with 16 seconds to go, Attleboro's second man-up goal. Brody Shaw getting that one. We're going to give Pembroke the assist for now, unless we hear different. We're tied at 2.
Okay, and both teams are back to even strength as the penalty gets released on the goal.
Yep. Battling for that ball. All 6 midfielders involved. Still loose. Rolling towards the 30-yard line into the offensive zone. Scooping it up is number 19, Nico Chiaradonna. And that will end the first quarter. 2-2. Kevin, thoughts, stories, anecdotes?
Yeah, I tell you what, Attleboro has hung in there. They, like I said earlier, they came out a little bit tight, but they seem to be settling down. Maybe that timeout helped them, and they're back focused on what they know how to do and getting those open shots and the capitalizing on the power play, the man-up plays.
Jim Black Jr. Spent the last 4 years as the JV coach at Bishop Hendricken, his alma mater. He was recruiting coordinator and face-off coach at Dean, which is interesting considering he played goalie during his career. Kevin Coppy is one of the assistants. He founded the program and is the JV coach and associate head coach. Hunter Andruzzi, former head coach at Portsmouth and Cumberland, Rhode Island, played at Merrimack and was a high school All-American at the Wheeler School. He is the varsity defensive coordinator. 2-2 after one period. We'll be right back.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back. My color commentator, Long Island's finest, Kevin Patton, had an outstanding comment during the commercial break. Kevin, share it with the viewers.
No, I was just saying how we were looking at, Attleboro had a lot of turnovers in the beginning of the game, came out a little bit tight, and it gave Foxboro some fast break opportunities. But Harry Wheaton, with, what do you have, 6 saves there, Paul?
Yep.
I mean, this could have quickly gone to like a 3 or 4 nothing game, but he kept them in like he always does for 4 years now, and everyone responds around him.
Jair Estrada is out in the midfield for the Bombardiers. Here's the face-off against McKay and J.P. Gay of Attleboro. Gay wins the face-off, but they turn it over right away. 4 face-off wins to 2.
Another turnover.
Oh, they get it right back as Marr is there. There's Estrada. What year is Jair?
Jair's a junior. Played JV last year.
Ball spending a lot of time on the ground.
He was a defender. He switched to short stick in the winter, and he's taking it on now.
And this will be Foxboro ball, I believe. 2-2's the score, 11:33 to go in the first half. Starting is Lincoln Moore, a.k.a. Lincoln, get out of my way, Moore. Boy, was he dominant in the Super Bowl. Shoots another save, Harry Wheaton. That's twice Moore has tried that bounce shot, and both times Harry's been up to it.
And both times Moore has come in with the right hand and switched over to the left.
Restarting. Up top is McCabe, a sophomore. Keneally. Marked by Estrada. Behind the net, that's Sacchetti. Marked by John Wheaton, one of the captains. Good aggressive defense, forcing him wide. Shot is wide, and a back-checking like move by number 3, Matt Silva. And it's Attleboro ball, and you heard from the Attleboro bench every time. That was a great example of the defense collapsing on the shooter.
Yeah, they sure did. They're getting their slides in, covering, communication. That's the key on the defense. You got to communicate.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? Going to try that long pass up the right sideline. And who's this? This is number 6. That's Nick Fernandez, speaking of speed. Left side, Pembroke, who's got a goal and a helper today. Right side, Landon Vieira, leading scorer. Whoops. Brody Shaw. The old run without the ball trick, but he scoops up the ground ball. Padding his stats, Kevin.
That's right.
Hit from behind. Nice defensive play with a long stick by James D. Gaffney.
Quick clear by the goalie.
Pass on the dead run to Ryan Cotter. Oh, what a pass by Cotter. Goal! If it was ice hockey, Adichie would get an assist. But that was Cotter to Sacchetti for the goal. 3-2 Foxboro. Was that transition quick enough for you?
Yeah, I tell you what, that goalie got the ball right out quick, and that's what you got to do. The ball obviously travels faster in the air than you can run on your feet.
And it was a perfect pass to Cotter on the dead run, and then he caught Sacchetti on the dead run. 3-2 Foxboro. That'll make Coach Greg Keith happy.
We go, JP, big face-off. Let's go.
Again, Braden McKay, the freshman for Foxboro, against junior J.P. Gay. Gay flips it forward.
Oh, there's a...
Scooped up by Vieira. 5th face-off win. And who's going to get this? Great hustle by number 4 in the blue, Ryan Flaherty, the senior. Wow.
Yeah, that shot just went wide, and that was a foot race down there, and we'll say the ref had a better angle.
There's Adichie, the goaltender. Bullet pass again to McCabe. Again, both of our goaltenders today, 4-year varsity starters. Jack Taft spins, shoots. Harry get a piece of that? On the bounce wide, okay. Marr to Wheaton. Ball's on the ground. Wheaton scoops up the ground ball. He'll reset. Behind the net to his brother Harry. Their brother Freddie is a Coast Guard, right?
He's at the Coast Guard, yeah. He had a great freshman year last year. Unfortunately, he did the ACL thing again.
Brody Shaw from distance scores, and we're tied at 3. Wow. So that's going to be an assist for Matt Silva. Brody Shaw, again, now has 5 goals in his last 6 quarters. And that was from distance. That would have been a 2-pointer.
Yeah, he's got he's always had some speed on that shot. He's got a rocket.
In old Major League Lacrosse, that would have been a 2-pointer.
Yeah.
Right?
We go, JP.
So he's got 2 goals today. There's 8:51 to go in the first half.
Let's go.
Battling for that number 4. Oh, ball is still free. Players haven't been released yet. Foxboro wins that draw. Attleboro with a 5-3 edge. And nice defense by John Wheaton to break up that pass. Helping out as well was Estrada. Why is that Foxboro ball? They consider that a shot?
It might have been. They might have called it tipped.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's why. Coming in for Foxboro is Aiden Waller. He's got the ball now. 8:20 to go, first half. Right side, Keneally. Behind the net to Lincoln Moore. Runs like a fullback. In front, Harry Wheaton attacking the shooter with his 8th save.
So Harry's never been afraid to come out on a shooter.
I bet he'd play goaltender without a helmet. I don't want the helmet, Coach. I get a better look at the ball without it.
Doesn't want to mess up his hair.
Driving is Keneally. Nice pass in front. Oh, just missed connecting with Jack Taft. And that's a turnover. 7:49 to go, tied at 3. Good high school lacrosse game. Hockomocksports.com. By the way, Lincoln Moore, number 22, his sophomore year, he was the underclassman of the year for HawkSports.com. Missed most of his junior year with an injury. Came back in time for the playoffs, and Foxboro did very well. Had a home win in the playoffs. And then a close loss to number 3 Newburyport.
Yeah, that was a very close game. He really made a difference for them.
Caleb McConey's in at number 17, gets the pass to Pembroke. Met Caleb's mother before the game. I was thrilled to learn I was pronouncing his name properly. Pembroke, double team, steps back. Gets it to the right. Here's Vieira. Marked by D. Gaffney. We got 2 guys behind the net. Conroy sets a pick. Low shot, scores! Vieira with the goal, and talk about the pick set by Nate Conroy.
Yeah, that was beautiful, and Foxboro didn't have a switch ready for it, and freed him up, and you do what you're supposed to do. As soon as you get past that pick and you know you're free, let it fly.
4-3 Bombardiers, 7:03 to go in the first half.
Go, JP! They just sent out a new guy. You got him. Let's go.
Those central defenders for Foxboro, Jaden Jean and James D. Gaffney. Now coming in, number 4, Ryan Flaherty. Face-off win for Foxboro, so it's 5-4. Attleboro has the edge at the X. There's Sacchetti. Foxboro lost their leading scorer to graduation, who was the coach's son, right?
Yeah, Connor Noon.
Yep.
Great player, great attackman. He's playing in college. I can't remember exactly where.
Yep. They did have their next 2 leading scorers back, being Sacchetti and Tony Solman, a senior midi. He had 34 goals and 5 assists last year. Hasn't played this year due to injury. They hope to have him back soon. Was that shot on goal or wide?
No, that was wide.
Okay, thank you. Sacchetti, nice defense, Johnny Wheaton against Sacchetti. Spinning is Foley. Pass in front, great pass. Great save by Harry Wheaton on the shot by Keneally. 9 saves. He steps right out towards the shooter.
Right on the doorstep and just blocks it.
And again, no rebound on that. Caught that in his basket. Johnny Wheaton. Silva. Silva will take the long stick into the offense.
Oh,
Ooh, Foxboro player just went down. And a flag is down. Unable to get up is Jack Taft. We hope he's okay. Vieira charging through the middle. Gets the shot off. Wide of the net. Attleboro ball. See if the officials stop play here. And they will.
yeah, he was chasing Matt Silva across the line, and he went down awkward.
And he's reaching for his left Achilles tendon. One thing I learned long ago, do not speculate on injuries. And he's going to limp towards the sideline. Hope he's okay. I live in fear of 2 things. Kidney stones and rupturing my Achilles tendon.
I couldn't think of 2 more painful things, and I've never experienced either of them.
There's only one thing more painful, other than childbirth. Stepping on a Lego in bare feet.
Done that many times.
5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Sorry, I can't help myself, folks. Yeah, fans are agreeing with us.
Let's go.
I had a friend of mine who
Here we
said
go.
if not for the invention of Legos, he would have loved his children more. Landon Vieira restarts. Is this a man-up situation?
Come on, man up.
Yes, there
Yes.
is.
4th man-up situation. Long shot. That was nice defense by Gene. So that's the 4th Foxboro penalty of the first half, right? Bombardiers squandered their first man-up situation, scored on their next 2. Pembroke has to jump to pick that ball up. Even strength. Oh, and coming off the bench and making the steal is Ryan Cotter. And Cotter quickly transitioning. Has the stick on the right side. Forced wide by Johnny Wheaton.
Good hustle by Attleboro getting back in transition.
Another save by Harry Wheaton, but the ball matriculates to Adam Waller. 10 saves in the first half for Harry Wheaton. He had 13 in the victory against OA and stopped 72% of the shots he faced. Fun game today. Oh, wow. That's a high-risk, long-distance play, but it works out because of the hustle of Landon Vieira. That's your classic, no, no, no.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, I think they were running out of time to get the ball across field, so he just said, let's chuck it up and let my guys go get it, and they went and did it.
Vieira marked aggressively by D. Gaffney. There's Brody Shaw. Vieira thinks about it from distance. Back to Brody Shaw. Vieira. Shaw. Hockey player. Up, pass in the middle is high. Turnover. Intercepted by Captain Jack Sullivan. He brings the long stick into the offense. Pass. Beautiful pass. Oh, nice defense. Johnny Wheaton with a defensive play. If you saw the first 3 minutes of this game, it looked like it was going to be a Foxboro blowout. Another turnover that has plagued the Bombardiers today. Great pass in front. Oh, but trying to shoot before he controlled the ball was Taft. And the Bombardiers scoop it up. Kevin Patnott leaning forward at this game. You're into this one.
I like this game.
Yeah.
This is a fun game.
Fifth penalty against Foxboro. This one's going to be on Lincoln Moore.
I'd say Johnny Wheaton's having a great game as well. He's him and his brother back there, and the other defenders also. I remember last year Johnny had a great game against Foxboro. Held Connor Noon,
Yep.
Matt's son,
Yep.
held him to 2 goals in the game. Connor was very frustrated,
Yeah.
but John just brought it.
Where's the ball? Oh, the official's putting the flag back in his pocket. That's the official on the far side, Sean King, played at Bellingham and UMass Dartmouth. And graduated from Bellingham High in 2004 with my niece, Courtney Healy,
Oh, okay.
who's now Courtney Kern with 2 daughters out in Colorado.
And Legos all over the floor.
Yes, exactly right. It's one of the reasons my brother Michael, who was our football and basketball color commentator, he and his wife Linda moved to Colorado because 3 of their kids and all of their grandkids were out there. Can you imagine putting grandkids ahead of calling high school sports? Warped priorities, if you ask me. Brody Shaw will start. We're also telling stories about the great Ricky Santos, a 4-year starter quarterback for Bellingham. Went to UNH and won the Walter Payton Award.
Wow.
As the best Division I AA player in the country.
It's very impressive.
Yep. Had a cup of coffee in the CFL with the Montreal Alouettes. Let's get back to lacrosse. Pass in front, trying to connect to Vieira. Ball is down. Goes back to Vieira. Shoots, scores! How did that ball, I'll say it, matriculate back to Vieira? So that's an unassisted goal.
Say they're doing everything that they weren't doing the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game. Ball's on the ground, they're going after it and getting it.
2:24 to go in the first quarter. And I don't want to call that a lucky goal, but we'll call it a fortunate bounce.
Fortunate.
Yeah. Foxboro scored less than 90 seconds into the game. Lincoln Moore to go up 1-0. Attleboro tied it with 5:33 to go in the half. Pembroke on an assist from Nathan Conroy. Foxboro took a 2-1 lead on Lincoln Moore's second goal. JP Gay against the freshman McKay. And we're now tied up. 5 face-off wins each. And our field mic's picking up the geese flying overhead. Yes, folks, I do have ADD. Pass in front to the cutter. Another save, Harry Wheaton. And a great back check there. Who's that? That's number 6, Nick Fernandez, who used his speed to disrupt that shot.
Another hockey player.
Yeah.
Relax, relax.
Silva
Get out of there.
takes a hit from Lincoln Moore.
You're good.
Loses the ball. Vieira, The sophomore Vieira, what a day he's having. Ooh. Knocked out of bounds. Nice defensive play, James D. Gaffney. Aiden Waller against Marr. Shots wide. And closer to the ball was Sacchetti, but good hustle, Wheaton. 1:32 to go first half. Should have mentioned that Pembroke's first goal to tie it at 1 was a power play or man-up goal. Here comes Foxboro. .80 seconds to go in the first half. Lincoln Moore up top. Size, speed, shot is high. Foxboro ball.
I tell you, the way Harry's playing today and making all these saves, it gets these guys on the other team thinking when they're breaking to the goal, where do I got to put this? Where do I got to put this? And they try to aim it, and they're just missing. That's what a good goaltender will do to you.
Yep, get in your head. Foxboro with the turnover, and I think that was because of the defensive work of Matt Silva. If not, I don't mind. I like saying good things about Matt Silva. Long pass from Wheaton to Shaw. Gets through 3 Warriors. Right side, Conroy. Is that a timeout?
I think it's a timeout by Attleboro.
Let me tell my Nate Conroy story really quick. Attleboro had a player on the soccer team a few years ago, Jackson Singer. And you know how, there are some kids who think they were an 8 or a 9 as a player, and really they're a 6 or a 7. Well, Jackson Singer was the exact opposite. He was a 9 or a 10, and he thought he was a 5 or a 6. And he finally figured out halfway through the season, I'm pretty good out here. And if Attleboro had 20 goals the second half of the season, he was part of 15 of them. I think of Nate Conroy that way.
Yeah. A very humble player.
A very humble player.
Yeah. But been starting out here since his freshman year.
And I think as this year progresses and he develops some athletic arrogance, we're going to see a great second half from Nate Conroy. We'll be right back.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Patton. Peter Bray on camera and running graphics. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Just 51 seconds to go in the first half. Attleboro has scored 4 of the last 5 goals in this game. They were down 2-1. They now lead 5-3. Similar to the OA game.
Yeah, it's very similar. And I tell you what, they come out of this timeout, and they're looking to get one more goal on here.
Oops. Oh, it was deflected.
It was deflected.
Foxboro making a change on the fly. Flaherty coming on. There's number 17, McConey. There's his mother with a huge 35mm camera taking pictures. Shaw up top. Brody, nice fake left. Good defense by Hollis, number 6, the senior. Right side, Pembroke. Cutting in front is Vieira. Nice pass. Shooting. Is that wide?
It was wide.
Wide of the net.
Watch for one of those picks again here, Paul.
They get it to Vieira. They don't listen to the former coach. And that'll be white ball. Nice hustle by Adichie, though. Made Pembroke work for that. 4 seconds to go in the half. 2. Vieira's going to shoot wide. And that will end the first half of play. 5-3 Bombardiers. Kevin Patton.
What a great transition from the first couple minutes for Attleboro. They got back. I think it was a key timeout that they took there, and in the first quarter, and came out focused. and going back to the way they know how to play. And it's paying off for them. And what a job by the defense, and especially Harry in goal.
We'll be back in a few moments with our first half stats right here on AACS 15 Sports. If you're enjoying the broadcast, go ahead and hit the like button on the AACS YouTube channel. Leave a comment. As Kevin Callahan, our hockey and softball color commentator, says, if it's a positive comment, post it right away. If it's a negative comment, please count to 10 first. We'll be right back.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Emerald Auto Sales and Service has provided complete auto repair on all foreign and domestic vehicles since 1991. They provide Mass and Rhode Island vehicle inspections and inspections for Massachusetts commercial vehicles. Emerald Auto Sales and Service can diagnose and repair check engine light issues. They're open weekdays 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. For more information, you can call 508-809-6553 or at their location on Route 1 North Attleboro, diagonally across from the Toyota dealership. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688. Emerald Auto Sales and Service has provided complete auto repair on all foreign and domestic vehicles since 1991. They provide Mass and Rhode Island vehicle inspections and inspections for Massachusetts commercial vehicles. Emerald Auto Sales and Service can diagnose and repair check engine light issues. They're open weekdays 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. For more information, you can call 508-809-6553 or at their location on Route 1 North Attleboro, diagonally across from the Toyota dealership.
If you're enjoying the broadcast, you might enjoy my radio show, Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till noon on 1320 WARA and all over the world at WARAradio.com. It's a radio show and a parody of same. ADD Radio, we bounce around a lot of topics very quickly. When the show's good, it's very, very good. When it's bad, it's utter drivel, but at least it's never average. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till noon on 1320 WARA. Think that's enough self-promotion, Kevin?
That was good.
Yeah.
You hit all the points.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back. We're at halftime here at Tozer Cassidy Field in Attleboro. Attleboro ahead 5-3 over Foxboro here at the half, and it's a bit of a surprise. Foxboro took a 1-0 lead less than a minute and a half into the game. Lincoln Moore, who was also a great contributor on the Super Bowl winning team, as were John Sacchetti, Jaden Jean, Ian Foley, and Sully Keneally. Foxboro took a penalty shortly after that, but Attleboro turned the ball over early, and Foxboro just ran out that penalty. Foxboro took another penalty with 6 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first quarter, and about 30 seconds later, Attleboro tied the game at 1. The assist went to Nathan Conroy to Logan Pembroke for the goal. With 2:59 to go in the quarter, Foxboro tied it up. John Sacchetti assisting on Lincoln Moore's second goal. By the way, Attleboro's goal was a man-up situation. Things were going Attleboro's way with 2 minutes and 1 second to go in the first quarter. Attleboro coach Jim Black Jr. called a timeout. And, Kevin, you were saying that you thought that was a key point in the game.
Yeah, I think it was a key because I really think Attleboro came out a little bit tight. They wanted to, do too many things without, just staying focused on what they know how to do, running their offense, running their plays, doing the clears the way they're supposed to. I think they were trying to rush the ball up, push the ball up to try to get a lead.
Which led to a bunch of turnovers.
A bunch of turnovers. And then, we saw, Foxboro came up with a bunch of penalties. And Attleboro was able to settle it down on those man-up situations and grab a couple of goals. And I think they're settled in. I think Attleboro knows right now Foxboro's not better than they are. And they've got their confidence back.
With 43 seconds to go in the first period, Foxboro took their third of 5 first-half penalties. Shortly thereafter, another man-up goal, an assist for Logan Pembroke. The goal scored by Brody Shaw, who might be the most improved player on the team. We'll get to that in just a second. In the second quarter, Foxboro got their lead back 3-2. A great breakout play by the goaltender, Adam Adichie. Long pass to Ryan Cotter on the dead run. Ryan crossed midfield and fired a bullet to John Sacchetti, who found the back of the net to give them the lead. Attleboro scored the next 3 goals. Matt Silva with an assist on the goal by Brody Shaw, his second. And then Landon Vieira with 7:03 to go in the half, off a great pick set by Nate Conroy behind the net, curled and scored to make it 4-3 Bombardiers. 2 more Foxboro penalties. And that's right, Landon Vieira's third goal, that was a man-up goal. He took a shot, it was a save, so that's one more save for Adichie. The ball bounced amongst 3 Foxboro defenders, somehow ended up in Vieira's basket, maybe due to hustle, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was certainly hard work. I mean, we watched that from right here, and the ball was on the ground, and you could see the Foxboro players just trying to jab at it, almost like a hockey puck, and Landon did the right thing. He got low, picked the ball up. You catch the goalie off guard at that point.
Spun 360 and fired into the back of the net to make it 5-3. We're also talking about Brody Shaw, the junior midfielder. Might be the most improved player.
Yeah, I think I love what I've seen out of him this year in the games that that we've done and I've been to. I know he had a great winter. He works hard at this. He loves the game. Good hockey player as well, and. But lacrosse has always been in his mind, and and he's put the work in, and it shows.
And you used to mention it used to frustrate you a bit last year because he was always shooting sidearm. You used to try to get him to shoot over the top.
Yeah, a little too much ESPN, and just like in every sport.
Yep.
And I just watched that last goal. That was a bullet that he made, and it was straight over the top.
Yep.
And that's the best way to shoot. It's the most accurate shot.
In the first half, Harry Wheaton, who might be the player of the game, had 11 saves. Foxboro's Adam Adichie, also a 4-year starter, had 4 saves. Each team won 10 face-off draws. And here we go. J.P. Gay against Braden McKay. And again, all 6 midfielders together. We've seen that a bunch today. Lions going after it. Lions moved up from defense to long stick midfield.
Get out of there. That works.
Now it spins the other way. Foxboro will come away with it.
Run into him.
And they now have the edge at the X. Driving is number 4, Flaherty. There's Sacchetti, a junior. 23 goals, 10 assists last year. Drives to the net. Gets by Wheaton. Shoots. Save, Harry Wheaton.
Good defense. Good defense. Kept them there. Made the shot. Took a little speed off the shot. But a great save by Harry.
He's got 12 now. Had 13 in the victory over OA. And was his top save game his freshman year in the overtime victory against Mansfield? 22 saves?
Yeah, it had to be. I mean, he kept them scoreless from halfway through the fourth quarter.
Yep.
With like 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Right.
Through overtime.
Offsides, Bombardiers, I believe. Quick transition. Nice pass by Ryan Cotter. That ball not handled cleanly in front. Scooped up by Harry Wheaton. Harry Wheaton... who was it? Sophomore Beckett Stone is going to be getting 2 starts in goal against Smithfield, Rhode Island, and Stoughton in a couple of weeks, as Harry's going to learn how to be a hang glider pilot instructor. Turnover, Bombardiers. Jaden Jean will restart. Captain Jack Sullivan, quick pass to Ryan Cotter. Attleboro defense. Attleboro's also done a better job at getting back on defense after the first 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, no, there's no question about that. They're reacting better to the ball when they see the turnover. They're slouching back in.
Nice defense, Austin Bissett. Ball up top. They reset to Lincoln Moore. Fear Lincoln Moore. Drives to the net. Right hand bullet. Is that wide or a save?
I think that was wide. I think that might have been Harry's stick I heard hit the post.
Okay. 9:52 to go, third quarter. Bombardiers with a 5-3 lead. They trailed 3-2 early in the second quarter. Ryan Cotter, a senior. He's got an assist today. Spinning is Keneally. Sacchetti. Marked by Johnny Wheaton. Johnny Wheaton, nice defense.
Good job keeping him outside.
Ground ball pickup by Sully Keneally. Goals are skill, ground balls are will. Foxboro coach Greg Keefe liked that expression. Shot high. Foxboro maintains possession. Who's this restarting? That's Jack Taft. Taft is just a freshman. Nice hit defensively by the Bombardiers. Cam Willard. Moved from attack to midfield before this game. Couple of changes that were made. Willard was moved from attack to midfield, and Ethan Lyons was moved from defense to long stick midfielder. Seemed to be working out for Coach Black.
Yeah, it sure is.
Excuse me. Another Attleboro turnover, though. Turnovers have been a problem today for the Bombardiers, but they're doing better at getting back. Shooting and scoring. The goal goes to number 24, Ryan Cotter. The assist. Come on, you're behind the net. I think that's number 8, Ian Foley. It's a 1-goal game.
Yeah, turnovers can be a killer, Paul. You know, these possessions, because you turn the ball over and your defense is right back on it, and they don't get a chance to, catch a breather.
So Foxboro comes within 1. The assist goes to Ian Foley. The goal to Ryan Cotter.
Here we go, JP!
Face off. J.P. Gay had the edge early. Since then, Foxboro and Braden McKay, the freshman. And they won it again. They now have a lead, 7-5 at the X. And I think at one point, Attleboro had a 5-2 edge, or 4-2. Here comes Adichie, the 4-year starter, that goaltender, doing his Harry Wheaton impression. Lincoln Moore charging to the net. Nice defense, Silva, shot wide. And Silva initially with the defense. Jair Estrada, the junior, came in to help late. You've forgotten more about these kids than I know, Kevin, but this is the best game I've seen Estrada play.
Yeah, he's really come into his own. He's, I talk to him all the time, and he just keeps working hard, and it's paying off for him. Hard work pays off. I've heard that somewhere before.
And a timeout on the field? Nope, just line change. So there's a Foxboro turnover. See what the Bombardiers can do with this. Inside 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Nice hit up top by James D. Gaffney. Vieira, bounce shot, just a bit high. Nice hustle by Nate Conroy. Attleboro maintains possession. Clock starts, 7:47 to go. Conroy marked by Jean. Pass to the charging Sawyer. Ball's down. Scoops it up. Double teamed. Nice defense there by Ian Foley. And D. Gaffney leads to the turnover. Foxboro feeling some momentum right now. Sullivan.
Good job by Attleboro getting back on D, stopping that fast break.
Here comes Lincoln Moore against Silva. He's got an angle. He shoots. Save, Harry Wheaton. 13th of the game. Foxboro starts behind the net. Jack Taft passes it off. Is that Sacchetti? Yes, it is. Oh, Sacchetti, beautiful pass in front. Goal! We're tied at 5. Sacchetti with his second assist. Goal scored by Sully Keneally. Foxboro obviously made some adjustments at halftime.
Yeah, Attleboro's got to do a better job of controlling the ball. The turnovers, like you mentioned before, they can be a killer. Because everything ends up in a transition.
Here we go, JP!
John Sacchetti now has a goal and 2 helpers for Foxboro. And Keneally, that's his first goal today. McKay, the freshman, against Attleboro's J.P. Gay. Came in winning over 66% of the faceoffs this year. J.P. Gay comes away with that one. Attleboro's first faceoff win of the second half, 6th of the game. Nice defense, initially by number 9, D. Gaffney. Battling for the ball. Call goes against Foxboro.
I think they called a push on Attleboro.
Okay.
I think it's going to be Foxboro ball.
All right. .6:58 to go, third quarter. The official resetting the players.
Now they calling it white ball.
And the officials will talk. On the left is Sean King. On the right is Peter Davis, played at Framingham, home of the Flyers, and at Merrimack. Other official is Chris Ball, a golfer and a baseball player at Diamond Regional.
They're going to give it to Foxboro.
After the discussion, Ryan Cotter showing some speed up the side. He's got an assist and a goal. Stutter steps, moves forward. That's Bissett defensively. Sacchetti wide open. Johnny Wheaton on defense. Lincoln Moore. Sullivan. Excuse me, Keneally. See, I did it. There's Sullivan, Keneally, and Jack Sullivan. Keneally being marked by number 23, Jackson Diesso. Shooting, save, Harry Wheaton. That came out of the basket of Ryan Cotter. Wow.
Another shot right on the doorstep that Harry just denied.
And he's allowing so few rebounds. Estrada now double teamed, fights his way out of it. They reset, gets it back to Marr. Marr with a long pass to Silva. Silva brings the long stick into the offense. Over Conroy's basket, turnover. Ethan Lyons comes in now with a long stick, and he's going back on. Nope, long stick midi. Where's the ball? Oh, there it is. Number 8 has it. Ian Foley. I'm deep. I'm perceptive. I see things, Kevin.
Yeah. They might need to put the lights on here soon.
Yeah, really. Keneally rolling right. He's got a goal today. Actually, the goal that tied it at 5. Foxboro's had the edge here in the third quarter. Lincoln Moore against Silva. What a matchup. Spins left. Pass, little bit too low. Bounces by Seghetti. Turnover.
Good slide on defense by Attleboro to break up that and force that bad pass.
John Wheaton bringing the ball up the right side.
Cutter 6. Oh.
Marr.
Come on. Nice.
Oh.
Let's go.
Lowers his shoulder, takes the hit, knocked out.
What's the slash?
And that's a turnover. Seghetti with a defensive play, helped by Lincoln Moore.
Not an axe.
Long pass, leaped to knock it down, was Taft, the freshman, but it's a turnover. Nice defense, Silva coming away with the ball, Cam Willard. Oh, and Willard's pass is intercepted.
Come on, D, figure it out. Nice
Shot
play.
saved, Harry Wheaton. Lincoln Moore with a shot, came off the pass of Keneally. Johnny Wheaton has the ball. Nice play, scooping up the ground ball. Before that was Marr. Harry Wheaton's got 4 saves this half, 15 in the game, and Wheaton's down. And his brother rushes to him. Fortunately, it looks like a cramping situation, not an orthopedic injury. Good news. We'll take a quick break. 5-5, 4:12 to go in the third quarter on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. We're tied at 5 with 4:12 to go in the third quarter that Foxboro, I don't want to say they've dominated it, but they had the edge of play here, outscored Attleboro 2-0. Johnny Wheaton is up, walking off on his own power. Limping with the trainer and head coach Jim Black Jr.
It's good to see him walking off on his own power. You never want to see anybody get hurt. Yeah. And it was a heads-up play by John at the end there. He got hurt. He went down, and he pushed the ball out of bounds, so there wasn't a fast break.
And then his brother Harry sprinted out of the cage. Heck, when I got hurt, my brothers would look up and say, "Suffer." Well, I was little and loud, so. Foxboro restarts with possession up top. Waller. Now on the right is Keneally. Well marked by Austin Bissett, who's played defense like he means it today, even though he's limping a bit. Sacchetti has the ball up top. He's got a goal and 2 assists today. Marked by Marr. Started the football season as a backup tight end and running back. Ended it as a starting guard and defensive end. Coach Black was talking about how coachable, something Jim Winter, the football coach, and Coach Black, the lacrosse coach, have in common. It's how coachable Marr is. And, you know, putting the team first before yourself is a cliche. But Sean Marr, that's the way he is every day at every practice and every game. Team first.
Yep, he's a big boy, and he just wants to get better.
Up top, Sacchetti. 3:20 to go, third quarter. Nice pass to Keneally. That shot was wide of the net. And again, Harry Wheaton, he's got 15 saves, and you were talking earlier about that can get in the head of the shooters.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got 16 saves. But again,
and he's got about five what you would say were kind of pushed away, made them shoot wide, made them shoot high.
Yep. Peter Bray played lacrosse in high school, was talking about when you shoot naturally, you don't think, you just shoot. You're much more effective than when you think before you shoot. And Harry Wheaton's making him think before they shoot. The epidemic of turnovers continues, but now Foxboro gives it right back after the nice steal by the unknown number 14. I assume he's a player who came up from the JVs, but you were saying Foxboro for the last 2 years did not have a JV program.
Yeah, that's correct. They had some low numbers. I'm glad to see that they're back.
Yep. Jack Taft with another steal for Foxboro. And the Bombardiers are going to be talking about that in 2 minutes and 20 seconds at the third period break before the fourth. Lincoln Moore up top. 2022 HockamockSports.com Underclassman of the Year. All the way to the net, scores! Lincoln Moore, 3 straight goals this period for Foxboro, and they have the lead 6-5.
I'm going to tell you, a guy like Lincoln Moore, you're not going to keep him down for long.
2:04 to go in the third period. Moore has a hat trick. Thank you.
Here we go, JP!
Now Sajed Ismail is sending the scoring information over. Here we go. Oh, new guy, sorry. The guy who took over for, because he had to go to a National Honor Society meeting.
Oh, they're giving out the National Honor Society tonight inside the school. Big honor for them.
2:04 to go. Attleboro came in. Foxboro had a 3-2 lead. Attleboro scored the next 3 goals to take a 5-3 lead.
Looked like Foxboro jumped the whistle. They didn't make the call.
Foxboro now up 8-6 on faceoffs. Foxboro scored all 3 goals here in the third quarter. They lead 6-5, 1:50 to go. Sacchetti rolling, spinning, shooting, scoring.
That's so bad, dude.
Wow.
That's so bad.
So the disputed face-off win. They maintain possession, score about 30 seconds later. It's now a 2-goal Foxboro lead.
Referees, watch the wings this time. So bad, dude. That's awful.
And that was, who did I say scored that? Oh, Sacchetti, 5.
Yeah, they got 2 poles out.
And it looks like Foxboro's got 2 long poles on the face-off, which they...
And there are 3 officials. Sacchetti now has 2 goals, 2 assists.
Foxborough has a short pole on defense, so they can have the one guy up.
Wow, so only 1 long stick on defense. Attleboro, J.P. Gay wins that face-off, a big one. Here comes Bissett. He's definitely favoring his right leg, Kevin.
Well, he had an injury. If you remember the first game we did against Bishop Feehan, he was injured. He had tweaked something in his back. So I'm not sure if that's acting up on him again or if it is a leg.
Attleboro takes the timeout with 1:24 to go in the third quarter. This worked well for them in the first, coming out of a timeout.
I think this was a well-needed timeout here. The boys got to settle down. they're committing turnovers.
Yep. And we'll be right back.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back. As a trained professional, I know what that dead air means. We're back. 4 straight third-period goals for Foxboro. Ian Foley to Ryan Cotter. John Sacchetti to Keneally. Unassisted goal by Lincoln Moore. Unassisted goal, I think, by Sacchetti. It is now 7-5 Foxboro. What does Attleboro have to do different, Kevin?
They got to control the ball a little bit better, Paul. They just, the 7-5 Lacrosse, a 2-goal deficit can be made up in seconds.
Yeah.
So they don't need to panic. They don't need to rush. They got to settle down, get back into their offense, and don't turn the ball over.
Let's go, beat this kid. He's got 2 left feet. Let's
Starting
go.
is Brody Shaw against the unknown number 14. There's Nate Conroy. He's been on the varsity since his freshman year. He's now a junior. Guarded by Jaden Jean, who's played very well defensively. That's another turnover. I think that was Willard zigged when he thought he would zag, and Foxboro's got the ball back with 1:06 to go in the third quarter. I can't recall Attleboro having this many turnovers in the last 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, I don't think that was the possession they wanted out of that timeout. But
driving to the net, and scoring! 5th consecutive goal for Foxboro. Ryan Cotter, his 2nd of the day, his 3rd point. Wow. 8-5 with 53 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yo, don't be a bystander. Do something.
And, boy, Ryan Cotter sliced through the defense there like the proverbial knife through butter. And one of the Foxboro players appears to be shaken up. And that's the outstanding junior, John Sacchetti. He's got 4 points today, 2 goals, 2 assists, had 33 points last year as a sophomore. He's going to stay in, though. J.P. Gay against Braden McKay of Foxboro for the face-off. McKay gets the edge. J.P. forces him off the ball. Scooping up the ground ball, Captain Jack Sullivan. Foxboro now has a 9-7 edge on draws. There's Lincoln Moore against Silva. Moore gets by him, left-handed shot, scores! Wow! With 24 seconds to go, the 6th goal of the period. It's 9-5 Foxboro.
yeah, he just got driven down the right-hand side. Matt did a good job of keeping him outside, and he came back to his left.
That's 2 goals in 19 seconds. Lincoln Moore's got 4 goals today. And again, that's their 2nd goal
Here we go, JP.
right off the face-off win. That one legitimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
J.P.
one,
Gay
JP.
flips it back, but beating him to the spot, and Foxboro wins Ball still loose. That was great work by Foxboro's number 19, Nico Chiaradonna. Still battling for the ball.
There we go.
Bombardiers come away with it. Johnny Wheaton. Anyone surprised?
I'm glad to see he's back on the field.
To his brother Harry. And that will end the third quarter of play. What do the Bombardiers have to do different in the final 12 minutes, Kevin?
Well, I tell you what, it's the same thing. I mean, both teams had a lot of turnovers that period. Foxboro was able to capitalize on them.
We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back from the scorers. What did I just hit in my phone? We have a correction and amplification. That goal I said was scored by Sacchetti was actually scored by number 3, Michael McCabe, a sophomore.
Go, JP!
And on Landon Moore's goal, an assist goes to number 26, Sullivan. So Foxboro scored 6 goals in the third quarter, 4 of them in the last 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Big face-off. J.P. Gay comes away with a face-off. Ball's knocked loose. Tracked down by the Bombardiers' Ethan Lyons.
Oh, referee! Are you going to call anything today?
Well, considering they called 5 penalties on Foxboro in the first half, I think they've been calling things. And there's a turnover. Foxboro comes away with it. Nice defensive play by Ryan Flaherty, and the unknown number 14 came away with the ball. And now Foxboro is going to try to burn some clock.
Logan, get here! Let me get a body check!
Double the ball. They got the turnover. You got to get ground balls.
Vieira and Logan Pembroke caused that. And there's an early timeout. Do we know what team called that?
I believe Foxboro probably called it because they were having they have to trouble advancing the ball. They didn't want to get called for failure to advance.
And what's the time limit on that?
They got to get it over in 10 seconds.
Yep. Like basketball. All right, we'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports and the AACS YouTube channel. Wow. Foxboro has been dominating this second half of play. Again, 4 goals in the last 2:04 of the third quarter. Attleboro had a 5-3 lead at the half. Harry Wheaton unofficially has 16 saves in this game. Adam Adichie for Foxboro has not had to make a save in the second half.
Yeah, too many turnovers, Paul. Attleboro's had a hard time clearing the ball and getting into their end, and it's been 1 or 2 passes, and they've just got to settle down their offense, get a quick goal here, and everybody will be settled down, and they can get back into it like they did in the second quarter.
Exploding into the restart is number 8, Ian Foley.
And they're going to call an offsides on Attleboro.
In front. Oh, big hit in front of the net by number 7, Estrada. Knocking Ian Foley to the ground before he could get the shot off.
So this is going to be a 30-second on Attleboro for going over the 50-yard line there as they was going after the clearer.
That's our first penalty of the second half with 10:59 to go in the fourth. It'll be served by Vieira. Estrada getting some coach. Estrada's coming off. Man advantage for Foxboro. Attleboro kind of a 2-1-2 zone setup. Bissett is in the middle of it. Moore, right side. Back to Moore. Steps into it. Long shot. Tipped away. So Harry does not get credit for a save for that. 10:42 to go. Restart up top. Keneally. Moore, left side. 24, Cotter. Driving, shooting, scoring. The goal goes to number 22, Lincoln Moore. He's got 5 goals in the game. Foxboro has doubled up Attleboro. They lead 10-5, a man-up goal. 32 seconds. So I guess the penalty was technically over, but Vieira couldn't get out there in time to help out on defense.
Right.
Go, JP, big win.
Wow.
So they've got to get these face-offs, get these ground balls, and like you said, they got to get some shots.
McKay with the edge.
Good play, JP. Keep fighting, kid.
The call made by Sean King, and Attleboro will get credit for their 5th face-off win of the half. The call goes against Foxboro.
Yo, where are you at, brother? We're playing lacrosse. Figure it out.
10:19 to go.
We don't know whose ball it is.
It's white ball. Call the penalty. He called that against blue. He did. You heard him.
I'm not sure what just happened there.
Wow. He originally called it against blue. Wow. Here comes Lincoln Moore. Shooting save by Harry Wheaton. But one of the first rebounds he's given up and scooping up that ground ball was Sully Keneally. Big play as we approach 10 minutes to go. Lincoln Moore up top.
I think they're watching a basketball game.
Here comes Moore again. Long shot wide of the net. Foxboro maintains possession. 9:50 to go.
Moore is just trying to take this game into his own hands right now.
Well, he scored half.
And he's been successful.
Yeah, he scored half of their 10 goals. John Sacchetti, marked by Silva.
Good D by Matt Silva right there.
Up top to Michael McCabe. Left side, who's number 11? Adam Waller. He penetrates, shoots wide. Boy, Foxboro has had more free runs at the net. Far more here in the second half than in the first. Sacchetti against Estrada. Shoot, save, Harry Wheaton. 7th of the half. 18th of the game. Right up the middle to Bissett. Bissett.
Another good pass.
To Brody Shaw. Shaw to Vieira. Oh, and the pass fails to connect with Pembroke. And another Bombardier turnover. Someone is going to rewatch this game and count the Bombardier turnovers, but if they do, I caution you, your pen might run out of ink. Sullivan charging with a long stick, in close, shooting, save, Harry Wheaton. Or did that bounce over his head?
I think he got a stick on it.
Yeah, so do
and it
I.
went wide.
8th save of the half, 19th of the game. And again, Adam Adichie for Foxboro, 4 saves in the first half. Has not had to make a save here in the second half. Approaching 8.5 minutes to go. Pass in front. Nice defense. That was Brody Shaw defensively. Good hustle to keep it in by Foxboro's McCabe, but that works to Attleboro's advantage. Shaw, long pass to Pembroke. Logan resets. He's being marked by D. Gaffney.
Attleboro's got to settle down now and just stay in their offense, control the ball, and get a good shot off.
Oh, Vieira faked the pass to Conway, tried to throw it to the right, and that's another turnover. And who was he trying to hit there? Sawyer. Inside 8 minutes to go. Ian Foley.
Well, that's an illegal pick, I think, on Foxboro.
Similar to a moving pick in basketball. That goes against.
That's a moving pick.
That was the goalie who set the pick. Adichie. Here's a big opportunity for Bombardiers. Need to score quick if they want to stay in this. Vieira, the sophomore, leading scorer. Just a bit wide, in the words of Bob Euchre. Conway Sussel keeps the ball with Attleboro. Conroy, sorry.
Yes, sir, coach. Yes, coach. You guys suck.
What was that call?
I think Attleboro was trying to get a timeout there, and the refs weren't.
We don't know how to count.
2, 3, 4, 5. Heading off for the Bombardiers is Cam Willard. Foxboro with the ball.
Yo,
Yeah, Attleboro ball.
Come on! Where are we?
Nathan Conroy will restart. And now that Attleboro has the ball, they bring in 3 different midfielders.
It looked like Foxboro had too many men on the field there, and the refs didn't see it. Coach Black was trying to get their attention.
Up top, Brody Shaw. 2 goals in the first period. 5 in the last 2 games. And we got to credit defensively, number 8, Ian Foley again. Played a very good game. There's a long pass. And I'm sure the Foxboro coaches are saying, Adichie, we got a 5-goal lead. What are you doing that for? Don't mean to be negative. Sorry, Adam. Sawyer picked up the ground ball for the Bombardiers, and now they'll reset. Inside 7 minutes to go. Is that Fernandez? Nope, that's number 8, Nate Conroy. He spent most of the time behind the net today. Left side, Vieira. 8 goals, 11 ground balls on the year. Knocked out of his stick. That defensive play was number 9, James D. Gaffney. Here comes Sullivan again, bringing the long stick into the offense.
They're going to throw another flag on Attleboro for offsides.
Save, Harry Wheaton. Cutting to the net and shooting was Foley. Wheaton's, whoops, that's put that in the wrong category, sorry. 20th save of the game for Harry Wheaton.
It's going to be another man up for Foxboro. 30 seconds for an offsides on Attleboro.
6:10 to go.
which I believe was the wrong call.
Every flag? Do we need to get together for every flag?
Kevin, you ever think that one of the fans is bucking for your color commentary job?
See, what happened was the attackman on Attleboro was chasing him, and he came over the 50,
Yep.
but they had a midi back on the other side. They still had the 3 back. It wasn't an offsides.
Whoa.
Yes, sir, Coach.
6 minutes, 10 seconds to go.
Yes, sir, Coach.
Foxboro bench jumping up and down.
Yes, sir.
We might be in for an interesting last 6 minutes here,
Yeah.
Paul.
So it's an undeserved man-up advantage. Wow.
Man down. Here we go, man.
Lincoln Moore through the middle shooting. Another save, Harry Wheaton scooping up the ground ball with Silva. 21 saves now for Harry Wheaton. Sprinting down the right sideline, but having to give up the ball or go out of bounds. Nope, he went out of bounds. Good job defensively down there by Sullivan. And who's that? Number 24, Cotter. Forced him out. Inside 6 minutes to go. Up top to Lincoln Moore, the straw that stirs the drink for the Warriors. Keneally.
They're back to all even.
With 5:30 to go, Foxboro being patient. Moore drives. Triple team, loops in front. Scooping up the ground ball, Sullivan. Estrada with a hit. Sullivan with a shot is wide. Foxboro maintains possession with 5:12 to go.
Nice check.
Good job by Matt Silva. There's Sacchetti.
Attleboro's going to have to get aggressive here because Foxboro's going to want to kill some of this clock.
Pass in front, shooting and scoring. Sacchetti with the assist. The goal to number 15, freshman Jack Taft, his first this game. Sacchetti now has a goal and 3 assists, and it's 11-5 with 4:53 to go.
We go, JP.
Wow.
Some unfortunate calls against Attleboro in this half.
Bombardier scored 3 straight goals in the second period to take a 5-3 lead. Since then, 6 goals in the third quarter by Foxboro, 2 more here in the fourth. JP Gay against McKay. And again, all 6 midfielders battling it out.
Nice check. Ground ball, come on, ground ball.
Wow.
Ground ball.
We've seen some great face-off battles today.
Oops, almost scooping it up was JP. Ball got away.
Yeah, he wasn't playing the ball there.
Ball goes to the Bombardiers. Unofficially, they have an 11-9 edge at the X. Bissett, Shaw, Vieira from distance. Spins, Pembroke. 4:10 to go. Conroy cutting in.
There's a flag on
Yep.
Foxboro. That should get the crowd excited.
Yeah, Jaden Jean is going to draw that penalty. Sawyer drops the ball, picks it back up. Underhand flip to Brody Shaw. And there's the whistle. This call will go against Jaden Jean, the junior. He's been a middle defender today, played very, very well. 3:48 to go. Bombardiers will have a man up.
Here we go, man up.
Gonna have to go quick here, Paul.
Yeah.
Quick passes. You don't want to keep the ball in your stick too long.
Brody Shaw up top. To the right, Pembroke on the left. Cutter inside was Conroy. Pass was low. Scooping up the ground ball. Jack, that's why he's a captain, Sullivan. Unofficially, the 437th turnover of the game for the Bombardiers. Wow. And again, credit the Foxboro defense for some of that as well. Ryan Cotter. Is Foxboro just trying to kill time here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, penalty is over. Behind the net, there's the double team. Harry Wheaton scoops the ball up as it was knocked back to him by his brother John. And also helping out there was, don't know. John Wheaton tracks the ball down. Harry. Number 18, there it is, Mason Kettle. Kettle go down, there's the flag. What year is Mason?
Mason's a junior as well. Played on the JV last year. Big addition to the varsity this year.
And Sean Mars a senior, right?
Sean's a junior as well.
Junior, that's right. That call goes against Foxboro. With 2:36 to go. Attleboro looking for a delay of game penalty added to that. I believe the penalty went against, is that Lincoln Moore? I'm not sure. Pass in front. Nice defense again by Sullivan. Boys, he played well as they were trying to force it into Cam Willard. Conroy behind the net. Up top, Shaw. Conroy, Vieira. Back to Conroy. We're approaching 2:10 to go. Vieira. Low shot. Save. First save of the half. Adam Adichie was forced to make. 5 in the game now. Killing the clock. Pembroke trying to put pressure on. Adichie will run. Another pass hits a teammate, Ian Foley, again on the dead run. Adichie's a great passer.
Yeah, he's been on the mark today for sure. He had that one in the first half that led to the goal. It was 3 passes all the way up the field, about 80 yards for the goal.
Possessing the ball well against the double team was Foley. Here he is again behind the net. Approaching 1:20 to go. And the Warriors are just going to try to possess the ball here. That was Sacchetti. There's Lincoln Moore. Johnny Wheaton knocks the ball away from him. Lincoln Moore knocks down a bombardier. Attleboro ball. Johnny Wheaton to Harry. .60 seconds left. The Warriors are going to move to 2-3 on the season. Attleboro is going to drop to 2-3. Foxboro ranked number 5 in the last HockomockSports.com ratings. Sharon's ranked number 4, who had a great game today against Franklin. They lost 5-3, right?
5-3 is what I saw. Yeah, it was. They were up at the end of the.
Oh, another turnover. They held Franklin to 1 goal in the first half, right?
Yeah, I believe it was 3-1 the first half.
Wow. And then Franklin came all the way back for the 5-3 victory. So HawkSports.com has Franklin, Mansfield, North Attleboro, Sharon, and Foxboro in their Hawk 5 with KP on the edge. 14 seconds to go. For Foxboro, a goal for Michael McCabe, although I thought Sacchetti had that. A goal and 3 assists for Sacchetti. There's some sportsmanship in the field. An assist for Ian Foley. Sully Keneally had a goal. Jack Taft, the freshman, with a goal. Lincoln Moore 5 goals on the game. Ryan Carter, 2 goals and an assist. For the Bombardiers, a goal and a helper for Logan Pembroke. 2 goals for Brody Shaw, giving him 5 in the last 2 games. Landon Vieira had 2 goals. Nathan Conroy had an assist. And there's another assist I missed somewhere. All right, Frank, Foxboro dominates the second half of this game, and they come away with an 11-5 victory. Kevin.
Yeah, I think, I think Attleboro is going to go back and look at this tape, and like you had said before, they're going to see some turnovers and some sloppy play.
Yeah.
I think their defense played good. Harry played a great game. A lot of those goals were in transition, right on the doorstep, and as a result of turnovers, some unfortunate calls went against the Bombardiers today. But they'll regroup. I think they have a game tomorrow.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Harry Wheaton with 21 saves in goal. He was definitely their player of the game today. I'm Paul Healy, along with Kevin Patton. Peter Bray on camera and graphics. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari